I'm Sean Raven. Welcome to my flock.
All right, I think we're streaming live here. It's our first time ever going live. Completely winging it here, just trying to make sure that we have all of our OBS systems set up properly. Got our computer in the side there, myself. Hi, everyone. SMS Creative up above. Got the TubeBuddy below. It's a lot of information to set up all at one time, making sure that we're actually live on an iPad. So I'm checking that out right now. Yeah, it looks like we are live. I don't know if we have anybody watching. No, one person watching, which is myself on the iPad right here. But if you're just tuning in, what I wanted to talk to you about today is the weekly live stream that we're thinking about doing. Trying to help other creators that are out there in creator land working on creating videos or working on live streams and trying to set up your channel so that you can grow. We're going to do this on a weekly basis and kind of, oh, we got some people tuning in here. Eagle Eye Gaming, how you doing? Yeah, I am live here. It's myself and you. I'm on my iPad, just got everything set up with my OBS system and just running a little live test to see how things are working. We're starting to get an overwhelming response of creators that are reaching out for help. So the long-term plan is to actually run a live stream like this so that we can get information out to the masses. So if you're just tuning in, you know, one of the tips that I want to share with everyone is my name is Sean Ravenscraft, and I decided to shorten my channel name to Sean Raven, which should be a lot easier to remember. It also helps to create the information across all my social media platforms a lot easier. People have a hard time, you know, typing out Ravenscraft, remembering how it's spelled. So I've just kind of rolled with Sean Raven. And that's one of the things that I wanted to share with you guys is when you're trying to brand your channel, it's very important to come up with a good name that's easy and catchy to remember. And also making sure that it's available across all social media platforms. On Instagram, Sean Raven was not available. I had to do Sean Raven 12. Luckily on Twitter, Sean Raven was available, so I was able to snatch that up. I purchased my domain name, which is seanraven.com. I have that purchased out, so I'm all set up with that. But it's a ton of work getting all this initiated and lined up to actually go live. I've done a tremendous amount of testing, and when I go live through the YouTube platform in the Creator Studio, I've been setting it up to just go unlisted or private. So the idea here with this weekly stream is to have people come on and chat and actually ask for a possible channel review and utilizing TubeBuddy, which is my banner below. TubeBuddy's been the most helpful browser tool that I've utilized to build multiple channels. High Limit Slots, which has over 6,000 subscribers and it's coming up on over 2 million views. TubeBuddy has been tremendously helpful to optimize my videos and, you know, ultimately capture that algorithm to get to the point where YouTube is suggesting my videos to viewers that are out there and they're watching them to get those view numbers up. So I wanted to welcome Eagle Eye Gaming. I'm doing well. How are you? So my audio is a little low, so I'll move my microphone. I have my microphone right here below me. Let me see if I can turn that up a little bit. How does that sound? Is that better? How's the audio now? Hopefully it's a little bit better. Eagle Eye Gaming, shoot me an email when you have time too. I'd like to set up a one-on-one session. My email is in my description below. Let's see. Hopefully that's available. If it's not, what I can do is, and if you go ahead and ask me now, we can actually do a live evaluation of your channel if you like. If you just go ahead and say in the chat, yes, please give me a live, what they like to call channel audit or channel review. And just say, yeah, please go ahead and give me an audit. Oops, probably help if I type your channel name right. And you guys got to bear with me. This is like the first time I've ever gone live, just typing up everything myself here, handling everything, looking at the iPad. Okay, perfect. So Eagle Eye Gaming. I believe, I'm not sure if this is you here. I think it's all one word, no spaces. Oh, okay, gotcha. So that makes sense. All right. Oh, there you are. Nice. Are you using TubeBuddy or anything like that right now? The other service that's out there that's very helpful is vidIQ. Learning how to use that as well. So the tough part about this for me is I'm not able to. I have my full screen in front of me of your channel, and hopefully you're able to see your channel here. Look at the iPad. Yep, it's okay. It's up there now. So I want to look at your about section. You've got that filled out, which is really good. It gives you a description about your channel, what you're about, and you have links. A lot of channels that you go to don't have links. So that's really good. You have your Patreon page, your merchandise, your light show merchandise. If you're looking towards trying to gain subscribers, I would recommend putting a link with the subscribe button as well. When you land on your landing page, that would be one of my first links that I would have. I actually have that on my channel now. So let's look at on your channel, on your search engine optimization. It looks like you released this 5 days ago. Red Dead Redemption. From the eagle eye to the people, we bring you the AMV. So there's a good description there. Go ahead and click on that. So without watching the video itself, what TubeBuddy does is it loads your search engine optimization here. Right now, for some reason, this video is not being discovered. It says 0 of 20 suggested videos, and your tags are appearing 11 times in the title and description. So that's when it's green, that's a good sign. You want to try and get that up to like 18 or 20. That would be ideal. All of your best practices are in place. I would recommend adding captions. I'm not sure if you know how to do that, but I can go over that with you one-on-one, and I will be doing a video eventually about adding captions. And then also you should make sure that you pin a comment. I think maybe you already have. I looked at this earlier in the week, but if not, just go ahead and pin a comment. They recommend doing that. And I'm not sure if some of the tags, we're going to go ahead and do a show search ranking. It looks like, yeah, quite a few of your tags are showing up in the search ranking as well. But the most important thing is to get this number as high as possible, and the way that you do that is when you have your relevant tags that are here in your tag listing, making sure that information is integrated into your creative writing section over here in your description. So one recommendation would be, like I said earlier, is to try and get this number up a little bit higher to see if you show up in search. So if we go into the search and we go Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Redemption. Looks like you got quite a few of your competitor channels that are showing up. And then there you are down there. So I guarantee you that when you get the number up to like 18 or 20 as far as your tags within your description and your relevant tags, you're going to start seeing yourself much higher in the search. what I like to do as well is I like to look at visuals that are showing up better than I like to go to their page and see what kind of tags that they're using, and also see how that they're matching up. So it's something that's a little interesting here. Is this video only has 9 times that their tags are showing up in their title and description, but yet 2 of 20 suggested videos are from this creator, and several of the best practices are still left out. There's a comment not pinned, there's a comment not hearted, and no info cards. Another benefit that I've noted has been thumbnails. It's been a big benefit, especially running A/B testing through TubeBuddy. They have an A/B testing service that you can utilize to actually compare 2 different thumbnails against each other. So, for instance, with this video here, if you would create 2 different thumbnails and then compare them, that would be beneficial. Have 10 to 20 thumbnails that you want to run an A/B test on. It's definitely beneficial to see what you can do to get your click-through rate up. The challenge with doing an audit review from the outside is it kind of just gives us a surface description of what's going on with your channel. Within your analytics on the inside will tell the true story, and that's what we would do during a one-on-one session. Is we would review your analytics and take a look at what you have going on internally. Looks like you have quite a few playlists set up. That's pretty good. That's excellent. And these are your featured channels. I guess you have some affiliation. One thing that I've been doing with channels that I feature cooperatively with my channel is cross-promoting. Bonsai Yama Review, who's on now. Hi, Bonsai. Welcome. Going live and handling the iPad, looking at the computer screen. It's not the easiest thing to do. Definitely have a lot of practicing to do. And Bonsai and I have done a one-on-one channel review as well. And I do offer a free one-on-one channel review with anyone for the first time, and we go over a multitude of things. Bonsai just did a update on a thumbnail that he has, and I believe you've got about almost 800 views so far. Can we go to your channel, Bonsai? Yeah, the chat is not easy. But eventually we'd have moderators and things like that to help us out, that's for sure. Need to make you a moderator, Bonsai. Okay, we're going to head over to Bonsai's channel real quick. Oh yeah, so almost 500. That's great. So you still have to add, I think you need to add some more of those tags that we went over yesterday that are up in this section here, and then also work them in. Like there's probably some of these like slot machine wins. You want to go over here. You have slot wins, but you don't have slot machine wins. So you want to anything that's here, you have to make sure that it's showing up in your description. And I think I found the problem there. So right here, there's a typo. A lot machine jackpots. It should be slot machine jackpots. And then we have slot machine bonus rounds. And you want to, yeah, here's a typo here. I think that might have been my fault when I texted it to you. Slot bonus rounds. So you want to just make sure that Bonsai, on all of these tags that you have here, you want to make sure that there's no typos, and everything that's written here shows up in your creative writing over here in your description as well. One thing that we're working on too also is trying to create pre-written formats for individuals to follow, where the words and the tags will be highlighted to try and bring everything together. Yeah, no worries, Eagle Eye Gaming. This is totally just spontaneous. It's not scripted. That's why you see me pausing and delaying, and just an opportunity to practice. My game plan is I provide. I'm a very behind the scenes kind of guy where I'm able to go in and take a look at the search engine optimization, the titling, and the tags, and everything that goes along with that. And I usually handle that on a one-on-one basis. And now it's about trying to get it out to the masses, which is a whole different process in itself. I mean, you have the live chat that you have to manage. You have your OBS software, which was a tremendous undertaking to learn how to set up, get your camera system set up, and your microphone system, which I have my microphone right here below me, making sure that that's set up so that you can hear everything, and then just managing it. Can you imagine having like 1,000 or 2,000 people in your chat? It's like almost impossible. But by then, if we get to the point where we have, ideally my goal is a couple hundred people at a time, we'll have moderators that can help moderate the chat, and then kind of following a format. But this is just totally just off the cuff, winging it by looking at a channel. But Eagle Eye Gaming, give me an email. I have my email address below, and we'll set up a time where we can do a one-on-one review of your channel and give you some in-depth insight into some of the things that you can utilize to become discovered. Because that's what you want to do ultimately, is get yourself in a position where YouTube's suggesting your videos like other individuals that are in your niche are, other gaming channels, things like that. And I'm going to probably be ending this stream pretty soon myself too, because again, I just wanted to just get on here and see if everything's working. It looks like it is. How does the audio sound? Does it sound pretty good? Thanks, Bonds. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I didn't even promote it on social media at all because I knew things were kind of rough around the edges, so to speak. So on your tags here, Bonsai, and what's awesome is that yesterday your SEO, your videos were 0 of 20. Now they're 1 of 20, which is really cool. So that means that it's actually working. And YouTube is suggesting this video now. But you want to get this out of the black into the green. And you want this to be like, 18 to 20. I've seen it as high as 32. And just adding more relevant tags. If we do a search on yours, these here like BBB, someone's searching that. Big Booty Bonsai Bonus. It's been searched 4 times. Bonsai Yama Review has been twice. And I haven't really talked about it a lot, but we're utilizing TubeBuddy here, and these are videolytics that they call of the actual channel. And a lot of this you can get just by signing up with TubeBuddy. I have a link in the description below. TubeBuddy's free to start, and you can actually click on videos, and it will tell you all this information that's here. So let's see if I got my hotkeys set up on my OBS properly. I'm going to stop showing the... see how that gets messed up there? Okay, there's large. We'll change out my other computer. Okay, cool. So that shuts that out. So through the OBS system, I have this set up, and I can change all my views. I can bring my computer back like this to a full screen. I can go to a partial screen like that. I can get rid of the banner above. I can get rid of the TubeBuddy banner below by either clicking with a mouse or using hotkeys that I've pre-programmed. And setting all that up was a tremendous challenge. It wasn't easy at all. And getting the mic positioning, the camera position, I have to remind myself to look at the camera. It's very fun. Yeah, do you utilize OBS, Bonsai? I like it a lot. I also like Streamlabs. I've been experimenting with Streamlabs as well. And then another challenge is staying on topic. That's a difficulty. You know what I want to do right now, though, is I want to talk about kind of like the background of myself and how I got involved in YouTube, and give some props to the professionals in the industry. About a year ago, through the Big Jackpot channel, I became involved kind of behind the scenes with YouTube. Scott Richter and the Big Jackpot channel. If you just search the Big Jackpot channel, you'll find him. Went out to some events, got to know him, would talk to him, look to him towards as like a mentor. Decided to start my own channel, which is High Limit Slots. Got that channel started up and would talk to him, get tips, get ideas on how to grow the channel. Followed all of his tips and ideas on creating content and optimizing the content, and went from a couple hundred viewers to I'm up to about 6,000 viewers now and almost 2 million views. But in the beginning stages of setting that channel up, I decided to learn as much as I could about YouTube, and went through the YouTube Creator Academy and became certified in several different certifications that they provide. It's all online learning. It's 24 hours a day, available to you to go on anytime. And another person who's very influential and inspirational to my online and YouTube learning has been Daryl Eves. Watching all of his videos. If you just search Daryl Eves, most people that are on YouTube that know anything about being a creator knows exactly who he is. He's been super influential. He has a Patreon page. He has a closed group that you can be a part of if you join his Patreon. Scott with the Big Jackpot channel also has the same closed group Patreon page where individuals of all walks of life get together and talk about personal things and also business, and you can learn a lot. I own several businesses of my own and have been involved in business since I was about 12 years old. So I've over the last year gained a great deal of passion for YouTube. So I've learned everything I can about YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and driving traffic and cross promoting and becoming successful at building a channel and gaining subscribers and views and ultimately making money on YouTube. So now I've decided part-time to open up a consulting business, and we also have a consulting and design company where we design thumbnails and channel art and banners and pretty much t-shirts, hats, anything you can imagine. And we've been helping individuals in different communities within YouTube and also Facebook to further advance their channels and their opportunities as well. So I just wanted to say thanks a lot to Scott with the Big Jackpot channel, Daryl Eves, Sean Cannell. Those guys have been very influential. And if you like to create some awesome videos, Peter McKinnon, I've been really into him lately. He's got some really cool videos that are out there, special effects and utilizing cameras and lighting. He's a really cool guy. So I just wanted to take a minute to shout those things out. And if you're a creator, send me an email below if you want to get together and communicate and go over some ideas and learn different things and exchange ideas. I'm available anytime. Please subscribe. Please make sure you hit that gray bell so that you get alerts when we release new videos or when we go live. Please comment below. Give me your comments below because I'm going to put this out there, raw footage just like it is. I'm open to any kind of constructive criticism and hugs for trolls. If you're a troll, I'll give you a hug now. Give me a thumbs up. That thumbs up is huge for engagement for my channel. And let's talk about things. There's more to come in the future. We have more videos that I'm going to be releasing. I've got some collaboration efforts going on with some different channels, and we're working on some cool stuff in the future. And appreciate your time. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. If you have any questions, put them down below in the comments, and I appreciate if you sub and also share this channel with other people that you know. So thanks for your time, guys. Take care.